can you actually buy an online business? Why would somebody do this? What's the process that you need to take to do this? Hey, I'm Jared Kraus from Buying Online Businesses, and this video is for you if you know nothing about buying websites and are completely new to this whole website investing space. In this video, I'm gonna break down exactly how people like myself and all my clients make money from buying these website businesses that are already set up, they're already established, they're already making a passive income per month, and how people are doing this to replace their income. For the best advice on how to go away and buy an online business that's past that 90% failure rate, that has a proven track record of making money month over month, go away and hit the subscribe button. Also hit the bell notification so you can get updated when I upload new videos about this every single week. Now, I've helped countless people buy website businesses and replace their income. People that have started out with me that are, nurses, that are plumbers like myself, in construction, office jobs, real estate agents, everybody from all different walks of life, even from all different countries within the world. Most people that come to me know nothing about the space, know nothing about how money's made online at all. And that's what I want to explain to you today, is just the simple version of how people are making money through buying website businesses. Now, first and foremost, I want to talk about how similar buying online businesses is to real estate, right? Buying a property, physical property, like property investing, is very similar to buying an online business, which is just digital property, right? It's a space online that you can make money. When you go to make a property investment, you go to the brokers, right? You go to the real estate agents to look at all the listings they have, and you can find out how many listings they've got, what those prices are of those actual listings of those properties. You can see how much they're making in rental yield. You can see what the growth is that they're gonna make through the annual growth rate or rough estimated growth rate. You can work out all these different things, and you can do your due diligence on a couple of these properties looking and investing in, and once you find the right one, you go away and invest. You put a tenant in it, you make a bit of money, they pay off that, and hopefully you can get some passive income from that as well, depending on where you buy and your strategy and what type of property investment you actually make. Now, when you go away and buy a online business or a website business, some people call them, it's the same thing. You go to a broker, right? We have brokers that are actual website brokers, right? Where they have listed for sale all these different types of website businesses. And these website businesses show you how much they're asking for the particular website business, how much they're making per month after expenses like net profit, how much work is required to run this business in terms of how many hours, and also what type of work you need to do to run the business. And they also tell you, different things that you can do to grow the business as well. Now, you can go away and do your research, your due diligence, just like you would on physical property investing. You do this on digital online businesses and work out which is a good investment for you. Now, I help people do this with my service. Now, I also have a due diligence framework that you can download for free, which has been recognized by so many of these brokers and a lot of people in the industry. If you want a link to that, you can check it out in the description. But the most important thing here is the understanding that buying an online business is buying digital real estate, which is very similar to buying physical real estate, and it's a place where you can go to buy an investment that's going to make you money online. Website brokers, there's a lot of different website brokers. What I just tell people is to go away and Google search website brokers and see what pops up. And a few of the bigger brands, right, will pop up. And I don't like to list out too many because I'm not biased to any of them, but I've got a lot of clients that buy from Empire Flippers, buy from FE International, buy from Investors Club, and also Motion Invest. And there's different types of brokers for different tiers of the level of investment that you actually want to make within one of these online businesses. Now, a common question people come and ask me is like, Jared, okay, cool. If I'm going to invest in one of these online businesses, how much money do I actually make? In property, if I buy something for say $500,000 and the rent's like usually $500 to $600 per week, roughly they can make a small margin of $50 to $100 per week in passive income, which may end up being, $2 to $5 grand, maybe 10 grand a year if you're doing really, really well and you're buying in good areas and you got high yield. When you go away and buy an online business, it's a very different caliber of investment in terms of how much you can actually earn. Roughly, these online businesses are earning a whopping 25 to 30% on average. Now, I've achieved different results myself. My clients have achieved different results. I've got people that are buying websites that are achieving, 100% return on their investment within 12 months, within 18 months, and that's with them growing it as well. So growth is a different story, but if you buy a website and you maintain it over the course of a couple of years, say 3 to 4 years, you're gonna get 100% of your return back, right? Roughly about 25% on average per year is the interest that you're gonna get back, or the ROI, I should say. Like I said, that's not considering growth. And this is why it's a very lucrative space and why so many people and institutional money are coming in and investing in this space, which is driving the prices of online businesses as well, right? The asking prices are going up and up and up. If you're interested in this space, I suggest go away and check out Website Brokers, Google them, and then look at the businesses and see how much they're actually making. And you'll probably be astounded like I was when I first started looking into this space. Now, the cool thing about buying an online business or buying websites is it's very similar to property. If you can't manage the property yourself, you can have people manage the business for you, where you can actually choose your work hours. You can choose to work as much as you want, right, to manage this digital property yourself and grow it, or you can choose to hire people to help you grow it in different areas. Okay, so for example, you can say, look, if I buy a content website that's making money through publishing great articles and we've got ads on those articles, or affiliate links where you can get affiliate commission by promoting other people's products, you could write the articles yourself, or you could hire somebody to write those articles for you. And then you could, make the images yourself or hire somebody to do that for yourself as well. The cool thing about this is you can have somebody run and grow the business and manage the business without it being as expensive as, say, having a property manager manage your property, right? And also you can have it be semi-passive, almost fully passive. There's no such thing, in my opinion, as fully passive investment, even in physical property, because you still need to know what's going on, check in with the property and all that sort of stuff, and check in with the manager. But that's a cool thing I like about investing in websites, is that you can choose how many hours you actually work and also where in the world you actually work. Right? If you've got an internet connection, normally you can work anywhere in the world. For me personally, I've spent over an 8-year time span. I've spent about 4 years overseas traveling, been to, so many countries, and ran, 2 to 3 businesses at a time with a couple of virtual assistants helping me run those businesses whilst I'm in each of these different locations, and spending, 1 week here or a month there or 3 months here, and changing it up. So it's a cool thing. A lot of people want to come to this space and they say, Jared, I don't want to just go away and travel. I want to make an income online because I want to spend more time doing the things I love with the people that I love, which is usually their family and their friends. And that's why I'm in this space, is that I want to help people do that. Next up, I want to explain why and how you can buy websites that are already making money, and why it's similar to investing in property, is that you can flip these properties. Right? These digital properties, just like you can flip physical properties. So you can flip these website businesses. So you can buy something like a physical property and do a renovation on it, put it back on the market and sell it and make a profit. It's the same when you're buying a website business. You can buy it, you do a website renovation, have it make a little bit more money, or de-risk that business by, doing some risk minimization strategies, and then you can put it back on the market and sell it and make a good chunk of money by doing a flip. Okay, or you can buy and hold, and there's this very similar investment strategies in physical property to digital property, and that's why a lot of people are coming in, buying sites, keeping them for a year or two, flipping them in after that time frame, after they've built them up and grown them. It's a pretty fun and lucrative solution if you just want to flip these websites themselves. Personally, I like to buy and hold and make sure these are great, hold on to the really, really good businesses and sell the ones that aren't as valuable to our time and our investment in team. So last but not least, why don't I just start my own online business? If I buy a business, I need to spend money. I may not have it, or I don't want to spend money on the business. There's a difference between starting a business and buying a business. And the difference is, like I mentioned earlier in this video, is that 90% of all startups fail. There's a gap that most people don't know how to fill, right? And that gap is a proven product that's market ready and also can sell, right? And is a lucrative business or a lucrative business model. A lot of people that start a startup is that they may not have a product that people actually want and they can't sell it, or they may not have a business that people actually want to go to and is going to make money. And that product market fit is really hard for people to find. And when you buy a website business, they've already found the product market fit. They've already got a proven track record that it's making money and it's a proven model. Not only that is that, even if you do find a product market fit, is that 90% of these startups still can fail. Whereas you're buying something that's past that 90% failure rate when you buy a website business, and you can just grow and improve on it. Is there more money to go into this upfront? Yes, of course. Now, I also have the argument of, if you're going to spend, say, $20,000 on a website business, would it be better to spend the $20,000 on a startup, right? Or $20,000 on a website business? Now, when you spend $20,000 on a startup, you've still got that 90% failure rate you need to pass. You still have many years until you start making money. That pressure and that stress that you put on yourself. The reason I like to get into this and like to teach people is to have a less stressful life and do more fun things with the people they love. When you start one of these, is you spend the money and it takes you a long time to realize those profits. When you buy an online business for 20 grand that's already making money, you can realize that money straight away. As soon as you purchase one of these online businesses, you change the bank details over on the merchant account and that money can flow into your bank account. And that's a very exciting prospect for people. That's why I believe buying websites is a very lucrative investment. Now, when it comes to buying these websites, you should really know what type of website you want to buy. Some investments aren't as good as other investments, and I suggest learning how to do due diligence, right? Whether it's with me or with somebody else. My main thing is I do teach people to buy website businesses and do due diligence. Like I mentioned, you can get that free framework. You can do that yourself, or you can go away and see if somebody else can help you do that. But I really want to put a massive emphasis on you guys understanding how to buy a website business before you go away and rush into it, to make sure you do make a good investment. Because when you go to these website brokers, your eyes will really open up and go, wow, okay, these businesses are actually making money. This is how they're being run. You can go away and look at those businesses. You can speak to the sellers, which is an education in itself. And then you can start to, put the pieces of the puzzle together, right? You start to color in these dots and link these dots up, and you start to see the picture of how investing in websites actually works and how it could possibly work for you. So guys, if there was something in there in this video that I didn't really explain clearly, or you didn't quite understand, please ask any and all questions into the comment. If there are further questions to add to, this video, or other things that you want me to cover regarding investing in websites, please comment them below. I answer every single question in the comments. I love it when you guys comment in the comments. And even if you've just bought a website business, or you're looking at buying a website business, let me know what you've done or what you've learned. And we can make this a big hub for learning for everybody else wanting to get into the space. So that's it from me, guys. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.
Hey YouTube watcher, if you thought that video was good, you should check out this video here on the 2 best types of websites beginners should buy. Or check out my playlist on how I made my first 100K from buying websites and how to do due diligence. Check it out. It's an awesome playlist. You'll enjoy it.